Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to our Monday live stream. And on Mondays and Wednesdays, we are continuing to play Dyson Sphere Program, and I'm really hyped about this because I had played it once a long time ago. It was over a year ago when it first came out in early access. Did like 10 episodes or something on YouTube, but didn't get that far into the game because it was like, okay, well, it's still early access. A lot of stuff was missing. Right now, it's still in early access, but it feels like there's a lot of content. I'm excited to get in here, and hopefully we can do a bit of a beat the game. They are planning on adding combat at some point. We'll probably revisit it after that happens, but hopefully we can beat the game before that. This is indeed our 5th stream of this particular campaign, and things are going pretty well, I think. We're trying to get up to interstellar logistics and things like that. We've got various technology to get drones and things happening, but we don't actually have them doing things yet. But hopefully we can do that relatively soon, because I think that's going to open up a lot of awesome things for us. Happy Monday, everyone. Hypecast Live, cut up in the VODs. Can only watch for our mums. Jareth, yeah. And I have to get more of the VODs up on the YubTubs as well. Otherwise, recording's going pretty good. I have finished recording the Baldur's Gate 1 campaign, although I think, so we've got, I don't know how many episodes it is, but I think the final episode's actually on Valentine's Day of that. So there's a fair bit of content ready to go there. Excited to be starting recording Baldur's Gate 2 as well. Skaver had it 8 years. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. Absolutely. I have let the game idle a little bit this morning, but you can see that our tech is not progressing. And why is that? The reason is that the yellow science cubes are requiring titanium to continue, but I have not loaded in any titanium over there. I did do a couple of trips right before the stream started to pick up titanium, but I've got it sitting over here instead because we need some titanium alloy girders or something, I think, for some of our logistics buildings. So we're going to work on getting that set up before we start spending titanium on our science. As a reminder, there's no titanium available on the planet we're currently on. We're having to travel out to the Sriracha Sprout planet to pick some up. Same thing with our high purity silicon. Yeah, let's read some subs and resubs. Boop, boop, boop. Let's give it a Siege. Siege of Dragonspear, I think I'm going to do as a sort of a separate standalone, different continuity, maybe with even a different character. I'm just too eager to get into Baldur's Gate 2, so I'm not doing Siege of Dragonspear at this time. But I do intend to give it a go at some point. Set an alarm so you wouldn't miss DSP. Now that's thinking, White Wing. I like that. Where's my Streamlabs? Let's just shoot out some resubs over here. We've got João Miguel Jorge. Joe? Sorry, I'm really bad at parsing names. Thank you very much for the resub. It says, hi Quill, as a 46-year-old man struggling to keep up with his expenses, it's not easy for me to have a disposable income to pay for a subscription, but today I can, so I wanted to finally reward my favorite streamer for a long time. It was due. Thanks for your wonderful work. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but you know, it's probably more important things. It's okay to spend money on other things, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. I'm just happy to have you around, watching. Tell your friends about it, you know? And Skaverat, yeah, with the 96-month resub, an 8-year Twitch anniversary from Skaverat. Leaf on the Wind is at 19 months. Rastislav is at 25. Real Luckless at 57 months. Says, time continues onward with this whole marching thing. Disgusting. My cousin's 6-year-old apparently turned 14 this week, which is just entirely wrong. And to start us off today, we had a 5-year Twitch anniversary from Esoteric Fish. 60 months from Esoteric Fish. Thank you very much. And just now we got Dutchy at 10 months, and Purr is coming in at 15. Let's play some video games, shall we? You've been standing around, does that mean you're out of fuel in your inventory? Well, if you're literally just standing statically, your fuel chamber doesn't use anything. But I do have some fuel in there, so we're okay there. And plus, a lot of times I can stand around near a charging station. But yeah, so I want to get logistics up and running, and I think, I was just looking before the stream, I think what we're waiting for is titanium ingots for something. Well, Interstellar Logistics Station, because that planetary, so this is delivery around its own planets, but we want the interstellar one so we could automate getting the silicon and titanium from the other planet. For this, we need titanium alloy, which is made from sulfur, or sulfuric acid rather, steel, and titanium ingots. That's why I didn't load these titanium ingots into our yellow science cube making area. Now, we don't have the greatest rate of sulfuric acid being made. Looks like it's mostly limited by refined oil. Yeah, where we're kind of not doing a massive amount over here. That's okay. What I can do is I can steal some from the other production bank, or I can just scale this up as well. I mean, I don't even have to get the advanced cracking. I just have to make more of the basic oil refinery setup over here. So if need be, we can definitely expand the amount of oil we're making, but let's figure. And well, there's another oil seep. Yes, it's not that I need more crude oil. This thing here is not running at full bore at all. Yeah, see the belt here is basically just full. What we need is we need more refining. So we'll do that probably. Isn't your main oil refining already running at a loss? It may be, especially now that we're consuming power over there. So what I'll probably do is just expand here. The space isn't particularly conducive to it, but what I can always do is pull the crude out over here to over here, especially with the extra oil seeps. I mean, there's 3 more over here, and I can just do some very basic refining over there. So yeah, we can easily throw more refined oil into this system. That's not going to be the problem. Boy, there's an oil seep over there too. What would be quite convenient is if there was an iron source right over here. But yeah, I remember like one side of the planet here is basically like has no resources. Because we need steel over here. And they could just make it from iron. Stone, coal. I guess I could just use the map view. Oh, geez. Hang on a sec. Not star map. Planet view. What is this? G Trunks, thank you very much. I've been watching for years and I've never subbed for more than a month. Gotta finally give back. Love all the strategy game content you provide. Cheers from BC. Well, thank you very much, Trunks. That is extremely generous. I really appreciate that. And yeah. Cheers from BC too. Thank you. If you have planetary logistics when we set up a transfer island, that's a good point. Can I guess I can probably get planetary logistics running, right? Maybe we should just look into that. Getting some iron over here. So what we need to do is what? We need to have like a storage bin. Or actually, what we need is steel here. I was going to look to refine iron, but if we get steel over here, that'd be fine. So we put you down. And then... Oh, I have logistics distributors in a bin somewhere. Hold on. I know I do, because I was just clearing some inventory to be able to bring things over. I know I got a couple of dummy bins over here. Yeah, there you go. I think we need the chemical plants or anything. Okay. Too far. Better use the planetary tower. I mean, I do have a planetary tower down. So yeah, I don't know how the logistics work. So we're gonna learnify some things. Because yeah, so I have this as well. Get you powered up. So steel. Supply, demand. Some demand steel. Does it actually accumulate this much? Power off, cannot charge. Wait, are you not actually? I guess you're a big boy, so maybe it's not actually catching. There you go. Okay. Yeah. I guess it's got to reach the center of the building. Okay. There's normal power pole, doesn't like the long range. I think it can maybe use it, I just don't think it can reach. So we put in some order, and then, but we also need logistics drones to run this. And then presumably that carries things between the planetary logistics stations. Okay, what's the alternative? Is for us to throw one of these things on top. do have a logistics bot here. Okay. Collect from Icarus, collect all types. Can this bring from other things, or literally always just from my inventory with these bots? It's just adjusting min load of drones. But this one, or oh, the other one. Check the other box. Distribute to other. Oh, I'm like, I don't want to distribute to others. That's what it is. Okay. So now this will request steel. Presumably until this thing is full. So I can do this. Now, more over here. Bots are limited range, quite slow, and low cargo. Okay, so it definitely feels like this is not the smart way to do it. Do I need another planetary distributing thing and then just flow the steel into this? Is that the idea? Okay. But just out of curiosity. Distribute to other distributors. Does it need its own logistics bot? What does it say, one route out of range? Okay. Yes. So even if I were to load this in... Well... Yeah. So I could put in a distribute to Icarus. And if I put in some sort of thing and say... keep a full stack of 200 steel on me. And then if I end up with more than 200 steel, take it away. Is this working? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Now, I know there was a tech for the range. You can probably add it, but yeah, they're still definitely going to be very speed limited, so that doesn't seem like a great thing overall. I think what I should probably do is get a bigger steel production area and then feed that more dedicatedly into the planetary logistics system. So if I'm going to make more, I need some titanium on me. Or high range, high throughput PLS is the way to go. I agree. Definitely feels that way. So let's see what we can do to get that running. Yeah, let's make a bigger steel making area. And it can double up as a bigger iron plate making area too. It's your first playthrough? Basically, I did play it a little when the early access originally came out, but I didn't go super duper far into it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just exploit these iron veins over here. Shift R. Go. Did I put that too close? I did. Hold on. So it'll be better. Get this down first. splitter. Keep canceling the build tool instead. There we go. We're gonna put a bin on this that can act as a buffer. That way I want to do it. Yeah, no, sure. It's fine. I suspect we're going to want to make this the Mark II. Alright, good. Now, you haven't really started playing DSP until you've drawn... It's on the start. What? Okay. Let's leave a little bit of a gap for some space. So this thing is going to make iron, and the steel is just iron, right? Yeah, okay, good. Iron ingot. And never going to be any need, I think, to make more than the Mark I here. We're going to need much more smelters. I think that's still something that I don't auto-make. Which, you know, is probably a silly thing, but there you have it. Don't mind the priorities you merge belt. Yes, well, I was doing a lot of merge belt, but this avoids like the belts sort of like exceeding their capacity individually by doing this, which is gonna be okay. All right. It's like there at least should grab everything. One of those. Actually, I forgot I can put them in between these buildings, which I will just do. Okay, but first. So it's 1 second to produce 1 iron plate. You're saying, okay, it is grabbing 1 per for the steel. So, whoops, shit, that's not what I meant to do at all. So I really can have the steel. Okay, now this is a funky thing. If you copy your production, it sort of remembers that you're copying it. So now if I want to put it just on a naked inserter, I have to hit remove sorter prefuse, which is a little weird, but I guess is probably good. Oh yeah, it still remembers the recipe too. Jeez. So yeah, unless I am wrong, and I'm never wrong, I can do this, because this, over 3 seconds, I'll make 3 plates, 3 seconds, I'll grab 3, and then pop one of these out. You're right, I could skip the belt. Yeah, because it is a 1-to-1 ratio. That's an excellent point. Just forgetting that. Although, I was still wondering about maybe using this to also overproduce iron, and then load that into a transporter. But no, I guess... Yeah. I guess I can just do... I think there needs to be a gap, but that's no good. Shit. I think I have to get rid of these. It's a little annoying. Now, there does have to be a bit of a gap with these, because if they're too close, you can't belt one into another. I wonder if that's far enough. No, see? Annoyingly too close. I know that's way longer than needs be, but not an issue. I'll probably end up trimming it back a little, but I do want to leave a fair amount of room. Yeah, weird issue caused by the copy setting being too aggressive. Yeah, it is handy for mass building though. I think what I'm going to plan on doing is making it twice as long. I think so. I'm going to upgrade that route there. Since this is fairly slow, because each one of these only produces one every 3 seconds, I'm going to want to double up. I don't need to increase the capacity of this route, or the length of this route. I think I might have to do a little paving here. Well, we'll wait a sec before we do. Build. Oh, that's why my count keeps being off, because when I click and drag from here, see, now it says click to build 2, except we already clearly built 1. Aha! I was wondering why I wasn't getting the numbers that I was expecting previously. Alright, do something like this. Shit, that is on water. Yeah, and I only have one foundation. Hold on. There we go. Tier 2 belts and sorters. Well, I don't think this needs... I mean, I've got a tier 2 belt over here. I don't think faster sorters makes a difference on this because we're waiting for production time. And I don't have a... Like, there's no tier 2 arc smelter. I mean, there might be, but this isn't called Arc Smelter Mark 1, so I'm assuming there's not a second tier coming for that. So if there's faster smelting, I don't know it. I guess this can feed directly into the planetary thingamabob. There's a plus. I might still do this and have a buffer to pick up for me, just in case. I don't know. 1 stack. So we do something like this. Oh, I didn't actually align this properly, but oh well. So this supplies this. And I guess the max is probably how much I can just store in here. Let's see if that ends there. Yeah, you can see clearly I don't need to upgrade these inserters or anything. That down and load in the raw resources. There is a higher smelter level? Okay. Sorter between smelters is too slow. Can we tell how fast the sorter is going to do the job? So presumably this is taking more than a second per round trip. Click on it. It's 0.75 per trip. Is this each way? So because it's a length of 2, it's taking 1.5 seconds per cycle? Yeah, because you're right, this is accumulating over here. Okay. I kind of wish... Like, it glows when it's carrying something. I kind of wish it was glowing while it was active instead. Because then we would see a constant glow on these and we would know they were always working. Rather than just glowing half the time. So over here... Oh, sorry, that's trips per second. So that's... Oh, okay, so I think it is round trip, but these were 0.75 trips per second. I was reading it the wrong way. So this is 1.5 trip per second, so this definitely works fast enough. Okay. Thank you for learning me a thing. Why is this backlog? Oh, because this is now probably at its limit of that, yeah. But I guess I'm willing to say... Load me up. Infinitude amount. Alright, so what we need is logistics drones now. Which are these things. Which require thrusters, which I'm not currently building. I guess all we need for that is some copper ingots, and I can build a few by hand. Just to at least get a start until we figure out what the heck the rest is doing here. Pick up a few of those. Click there. Jewel Epic, thanks for the gift subs. 10 gift subs from Jewel Epic. Thank you. There we go. Okay, and you're off. Oh, they don't move especially quickly either. Do they accelerate over time? Yeah, it looks like it's accelerating. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Accelerated some. Not to infinitude, but yep. And presumably they carry more at a time as well. It is going to be really cool to see these things flying around on the planet all the time. Painting them red makes them go faster? Yeah. All great factories become with slow-ass jank transport systems. Yeah. Now, I wonder if I go and put some in here, would they go the other way? Planetary logistics. Use a logistics drone transport steel for the first time. On a line 474 meters long, logistics expands usable space, giving rise to new transportation methods. So yeah. So these drones will live here and take from wherever might supply. I guess right now with 1-to-1, it doesn't really matter where they are. And yeah, we'll bank up to 500 steel. I mean, we might want to bank up more, but for now, that's fine. I don't think I want to put like 5,000 over here because it might just start sitting idle. But for now, we're okay. Okay. And cool when they start going through space. Yeah. Yeah, drones can be used from either side. Eggdod, thank you very much for the sub. Ooh, that Twitch Prime. Yeah, baby. Gotta take that Amazon money. Thank you. Okay. So, what am I here to do? The titanium alloys, which actually would be nice if I could end up, in the end, feeding them back into here. Where's the... These. So this will supply that, is going to be the idea. So for this, oh, I need to remember. What do I actually need to make this? The sulfur, the titanium, and the steel. Yeah, let's go down a little bit more and give ourselves a bit more space from this. Sulfur. And later on, this thing is also when we do the interplanetary comes through here, right, as well, right? So in theory, later on, like this isn't going to do anything for us currently, but we're going to say we would like to demand titanium here. And it's probably... For this, it might be convenient to just ask for, like, tons of it. In fact, it might be worth increasing this number quite a lot just to make sure there's always tons in transit as well. We might want, like, an infinitude buffer. I don't know. No, you need to... Oh, the interplanetary is the big one. So it was the same tech, but it's a different building? Oh, that's right! Now I remember the confusion. It's that the interstellar one is interplanetary, because there's planetary and there's interstellar, and one of those two is also the interplanetary, but it makes it a little annoying to pick up. But yes, that's why I'm doing all this, is so I can get titanium alloy so I can build this stupid thing. Okay. So I might just replace this one, or I don't know, we'll do something, but so let me move this just a scooch here. I know you're gonna be... I don't have enough room for everything. That's okay. I can just vacuum this up. And then dump more titanium there. Good. I just want to move it slightly out of the way. And that as well. Oh, that's gotta be in a sorter. Like, there's something I'm missing. It was scratching at my brain and I couldn't figure it out. No. extract the steel? Do I use a filtered sorter? Wait, the belt can filter? Does it matter where I click? Is that a filter on the exit of the tower? Oh, it's when you first place it. Hold on. Does this work on splitters as well? Because I know you can set a filter on the splitter here. No, just a tower thing. Okay. So there's, yeah, no, there's no pop-up. All right, so there's a reason I wasn't familiar for that UI. It's because it's specific to this. I mean, there might be several buildings with it, but it's something that only certain buildings do. Okay. We make this in a smelter. Yes. Okay. "12 seconds to process. The thing we need to grab the most of is the sulfuric acid, which is the closest. So, okay, we're kind of okay here. So we shouldn't need fast inserters. Certainly not for the short one. Yeah, no. And even here, which is half a trip per second, is going to be fine, because this would have the possibility for a 12-second production cycle. Means we could grab 6 during that time, and we only need 4. So that will be sufficient on the base. I think I'll extend it a little bit over here. Because so I can get another one going on there. Oh, actually, that's a little too far apart. It can be a little... Well, maybe it can't be closer. Here it can. Oh, and then we have a lack of item. We need to pick up some more inserters. Okay, well, let's get this powered up anyway. Oh, maybe because it's got this tropic line over here, that some of the spacing was a little bit weird. Let me do that and that. Okay, we're producing yet. Okay. Now the issue here is probably going to be an insufficiency. Actually, I bet you we might need the Mark IIs for this. Now, obviously, we're not going to have enough sulfuric acid once this starts going. We need to kick up the production, which mostly, again, I need some more refined oil in here. But let's set up the process first and then increase throughput. Yes, I know, I use the R every now and again, but a lot of times I'm not necessarily thinking about it because I'm not sure about the path. But yeah, if you've watched any of the other streams, you've seen me use the R tool a bunch. I probably should do more diagonal lines, but I do like everything grid aligned. Okay, so, yeah, I think my intention is still to feed the titanium alloy back into that thing. Let me trim this back just to say. And tab to drop this extra garbage out of my inventory. So we'll just come around and feed you back into this. And yeah, at some point we'll run out of the titanium here until we get the interplanetary stuff sorted out. Although speaking of... Oh, you need the basic one. Oh, that's interesting. The interplanetary one, does it also act as a planetary one? Yes? So if I just go and... I guess it's a warning because it's like, wow, this is... You know, this is going to break like a billion things in your little empire, right? So now if I build one of these... Oh, I have to build the... They're called like the plasma exciters, particle containers. Build a few more of those. Yeah, just use up whatever garbage I have in my inventory. We can clear up some inventory space anyway. Yeah, waste the power, yeah, because it like loaded up a ton of charge, right? Yeah. Trim this back a little too. Oh man, that is a long production time. I mean, we don't have to build a billion one of these. The bigger thing is it was taking a long time to make these particle charge things. I don't know if that's automated yet. I suspect it's not. We do have the engine stuff going, but... Okay. Looks like the base is just as big, but the top is much larger. Wow. Okay, so once again, this is going to be requesting steel. Oh, it can have a lot more in it. Local supply, remote supply. Oh, local demand is probably on this planet. So this would be, I'm demanding steel from this planet, but I'm willing to supply it into space. Oh, can I not load? Oh, there we go. It's a little awkward. Yeah. And we're gonna put the shuttles back in. Right. May as well. Although there's also shuttles bringing stuff here. So now from this, I can do the thing where I grab from here, set the filter for steel. Internet exceed a total energy consumption of 1 terajoule. Yeah, see, this is why we need the Dyson sphere. It's interesting, when I was playing in the early access, I don't think there was the logistics at all implemented. And I'm pretty sure, like, I had a Dyson sphere, well, I had some solar collectors starting around the orbit, you know, without any of this. But I think I was having to make a lot of manual trips back and forth. Maybe the logistics was in, and I just hadn't developed it. Might have just researched or prioritized doing things in a different order. Okay. So, also here, I can say I want to be supplied remotely from titanium. So now we're going to need one of these bad boys up in space on the other system to get the titanium here. And the other good is titanium alloy, which we will supply. So wait, yeah, I want to demand. Remote demand, but local supply. If anything else on this planet wants titanium, we can spread it around, but I got to demand it from another planet. And then I'll supply both of these. And yeah, I don't have any space drones yet. Can I grab from here? Yeah, I don't know that I can, actually. Can I? I'm trying to control click, which is the way you normally do it. Click. Right click and drag? Oh, because right-click determines stack size. Okay, it is a little weird that the way you normally grab things doesn't work here, but there you go. Puts a little in my pocket, which is good, so I can make the other things. Okay. Let's... I don't know if I can do the particle containment. Hello, droney boys. Need a little bit of automated particle containment setup, so I don't have to craft all this stuff by hand. And the actual final tower is not bad, because you don't make a billion of them all at once. Oh, okay, hold on. Right over here. I think I did start making graphene. Yeah, that's the reason I set up sulfur production in the first place. Which is annoying, because here's where I make the green engines. But I guess if I put the green engines in the planetary logistics thing and ship them over there, as long as there's also a local source of copper, I can craft these. Where's my, there it is. Unless I just build one here, because that's pretty far away. I definitely am missing how easy it is to include resources in a logistics network in Factorio right now. Just put down some red chests, blue chests, yellow chests, one of them. Did I just grab a bunch of copper? Maybe I was out of range. I'm making the graphene over here. Or am I using the sulfur as is? No, there's the graphene. Which then is currently being stored in this bin. Yeah, but so the short term, there's two types of drones, and one has limited range, and the other is quite involved to build with these big towers. Like, I can just put a little drone distributor on here. Which is fine. Yeah, so I can distribute graphene from here. Oh shit. I have no limiter on that graphene storage, apparently. Yeah, drone distributor is nice for mall in that you just show up in the mall and it just reloads you with everything. Could get more copper plates over here, which means I'd have the graphene and the copper relatively close, or I can just bring the graphene over to the mall. Maybe I'll just do a giant belt to bring some graphene over to the mall. Actually, I think I like that idea fine. I need a frac ton more belts, or throw a planetary there, or get a planetary more centered in this. Although flowing things into the planetary is going to be tricky. they're all approaches. I just don't know which one ends up being, you know, easier, better for various reasons. I could set up a planetary here to feed some of the different resources in here. Like, I could set a planetary here that is accepting sulfur and graphene. Or graphite, whichever one it is, to be able to produce more advanced things near them all. Although we're starting to get a little tight on space over here, so I don't even know how much I'm going to commit to that right where I am. I guess at least once it's in the system, then I can just make use of it wherever. All right, let's build some planetary logistics things over here. So, oh yeah, and I still need these particle containers, yeah, which is what I'm trying to set up now. And some more titanium. I'm gonna steal some titanium out of this bin over here. I'm gonna lower this for now, so that we stop just consuming things. I'm still gonna want to throw some titanium to our technology builder. I wonder, maybe I should just hand make a couple more planetary things first, just to get the titanium over here. But I also need the interplanetary drones. Okay, I'm gonna brute force getting handcrafting some planetary drones and an interplanetary production line. So I'm betting we're going to want multiple, because it's probably, they got to make the trip. Where is that? Did I pick up copper? I guess it was too far away. I never picked it up. Makes some amount of sense. Load that up some. And then at the same time, just gonna handcraft some amount of that. That's gonna be okay. All right. Pick up more of these engines. Just force load that to the max. And just get this queue going. Okay, so now that that's building, I have everything for that. And we're just waiting for these particle containers. Okay. Ten is the max vessels for the interstellar. So, I mean, I really only need one for the other planet, but my silicon and my titanium's not super close together. I might want two separate ones. I think I'll just build the one. And try to plop it in between and then just belt to merge them together. That's going to be okay. Right click that. Produce one of those. A maximum of 10. So if we just queue up like a job for 10 of these. There we are. Okay. Ooh, I'm out of fuel in my... Hello. What I have little remote thingies over there? There's one there. As I say, my battery's draining. At some point, it'll just tell me, hey, you have no charge at all anymore. Fuel for the trip. Try to put them one at a time in the tower and watch the top of the tower. Okay, yeah, you did point out that there's like some cool visuals to do. I mean, I guess if I have the demand over here, I could load up the bots here, but I think I'll probably load them on the other planet. Okay, so let's go now. How am I good on transportation belts? Okay, I got tons of transportation belts. I've got the interstellar logistics station, and I'm currently crafting the interstellar drones. So I think we're ready to go. Recommend loading max in both towers. Okay. Well, we'll load the max in the tower that's far away right now. And then we'll load a bunch in the other tower too. Because, yeah, then I guess we could have up to 20 operating at the same time. One from the source tower, one from the demanding tower. But barring having to increase our titanium and silicon production, I may not have to return to Sriracha Sprout anymore. Logistic vessels need loads of power in the tower to house them. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Maybe I should have gotten some extra geothermal power. As long as some amount is flowing, it's at least going to be a start. Yeah, we'll be returning because, if nothing else, I need to, like, dramatically increase, I'm sure, long-term, the production of both those materials over here. Plus, we might just want the real estate. I mean, Sriracha Sprout's got some other minerals here as well. So we might end up in a situation where there's certain things that we could just craft here. Because we got copper and iron. So yeah, this could turn into a giant, like, smelting thing for quite a lot. It may not have oil. That might be its only thing. All right, so this is where we produce the titanium, and then over there is where we produce the silicon. Just recharge myself. And then, yeah, ring of solar panels. Yeah, which I have one whole solar panel sitting somewhere. I should probably throw some down. I don't know. The geothermal is really cool, though. I mean, it's the opposite of cool, but it's cool, you know? Do. So that reaches there. There we go. Just be hard to, like, find the sweet spot going forward. I got to figure out, like, the actual proper layout for this to get, like, massive stacking and then put it in a blueprint. Okay. Batteries charged. Wait, what is this? Oh. Planetary. I don't need you. I was putting this down again when I was getting confused between the two different styles. Okay, let me just clear this. So I'll build it a little right here. Interstellar, which is also interplanetary. Actually takes a surprising amount of time for the drone to place it. There it is. Oh, hang on. Go down. Oh, right. I can right-click to put one at a time. Oh, that didn't work there. All right. If I go and place one. There it is. Cool. And we'll place the rest. Mm-hmm. Drones need to fly up. Yeah. All right. So it is going to, like, take forever to charge up. Well, it's going to have to be okay. Make some solar panels. No. Yeah, I don't have the resources. So I will have to go and add a bunch more power. But right now, at least it is charging up. It's probably going to be slow per trip because it's probably going to have to charge up each individual in between things here. But we'll figure out the power situation later. Now... This, I actually will make a straight... Oh, no, I want it on the grid. Can't be helped. I want it to be gridded. Oh, yes, and then say what it supplies. Good point. So we supply high-purity silicon and titanium ingots. And it's all going to be supply. There we go. Establish an interstellar logistic transportation line. We don't have anything excepting the silicon first. Yeah, I mean, I could craft the solar panels. That's true. I also need something else, though. I'll need to craft circuit boards, which I can do because this planet does have iron and copper. Suppose I could bootstrap a whole solar panel industry over here. May as well keep that storage bin. It doesn't hurt anything to have that. Now, let's go to the other side where the titanium is. I might have some spare stuff in this bin, too. Not really, but some. So grab from here. Just dodge that geothermal. Yeah, maybe I will set up the solar panel. It's all pretty close together. I don't know. Okay, my garbage bin over here. Got you. There you go. Forgot that I did have the... So I was looking at the copper, but yeah, we actually did have the circuit boards themselves. So I can grab some of this. Oh, that used up all the circuit boards. Okay. We can get some solar panel going. Oh, this is... Oh, the equator's right here. Oh yeah, this planet has super high solar intensity. I forgot about that. I have a bunch of miners in there. Yeah, I guess I did drew a big supply drop here. Okay. All right. I'm convinced. Am I good on the logistics materials? Oh, I do need the basic inserters. Yeah, get these miners. Oh, I have a bunch of wind turbines too I could put down. I mean, maybe I should just start with that. I think they're less effective here. Yeah, only 70%, but they're here. Oh, use a logistics vessel to transport titanium ingots from Sriracha Sprout to the Green Sprout for the first time. The establishment of the first interstellar logistics line makes transportation more powerful, and the verge of creating interstellar industrial empire. Yeah, baby. So I'm still not opposed to setting up a bunch of solar stuff on here, but I have the wind turbines. I may as well put them down, even though they're not as efficient. Yeah, I know it's suboptimal on this plan, but I have the material, so who cares? I'm not going to craft more to bring here. I guess I didn't have... Lack of items. Still putting a huge dent in the power load. Now, still curious, yeah, with this, presumably once it gets charged... Yeah, though these ships are all pretty busy, so I expect we'll be draining this charge pretty consistently. All right. I was gonna say I should have placed this one first, make sure it doesn't get in the way. But we're all good. Oh, are there any splitters in there? Yep, good. Missed a patch at the top. Curses! Oh well. It is pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna bother redoing the design. I'm just gonna set up 6 here for now. Which for a Mark 1 conveyor is gonna be the capacity limit. Yeah, I guess I could have done the thing where I build one first, then I can copy it over, but oh well. I do have to remember that. Try to configure one first and then copy from there. I know, you're low on power. What we're trying to fix here. Game. Oh, you can limit the max charging of the tower. Can you? Can you? Right click, left click. Orbital collectors. Oh. Bars on the bottom. Oh, yeah, this does not look... Oh! Okay, so this isn't changing how much I'll charge to. This changes how quickly I'll charge. So these are all customizable little bars. Yeah, that's not obvious. It does say configuration. Nice if maybe there's a little ticky, like that thing that looks like it's a slide handle. But now that I know it's there, it's fine. So whether or not you warp or not, the range, transport range, drone. Wait, oh, because I can load logistics drones into this as well. Ah, okay. Not bots, but drones. Right, okay. Yeah, I was getting myself confuzzled in the head, but yes, okay. So the iron vein's over there. So what I'll do is I'll bring the iron over this way, meet up there, make some circuit boards. I'm able to upgrade the speed in the bots and drones yet. I mean, I'm sure that's something that's available in the upgrades thing. More range on the bots. Yeah, over here. I mean, we'll throw some of these things in the queue. I just sort of queued up some random stuff. I suppose I could cancel some of these. Inventory capacity is pretty useful. I might hold off on those. Distribution drone range for the bots might turn out to be useful. I'm going to leave the mechanical frame in. This moving's pretty useful, but yeah, right now things are still stalled because I needed my titanium going elsewhere. But then once we get this set up, then I'm going to feel free to transport crap tons of titanium to our tech producing place. Oh, did that not... Oh, must have been an obstacle. Okay, let me do this one first just to make sure I don't get in the way. Good. I could do a two-step balancer here, but bother. Just do that. Oops, wrong one. So we'll get iron plates here. They're called iron ingots. Can have a total of 6 of those. Oh, I just saw a ship leave. That was very cool. Yeah, if I look at power now, yeah, 100% satisfied. You know what would be interesting with this? And I mean, arguably you don't have this because it would change so much. It would be interesting if the charge power, you could just say like use, you know, maybe set a minimum, but also if there's an excess in the grid, go ahead and use it. I guess it doesn't work super well because the power generators that burn coal and stuff wouldn't necessarily know how much to produce. You can fly with them if you're fast enough. Can use 4 ends of a splitter as input, use mini drones and output. Oh, I bet you probably could. Come on, drones. Go, go, go. So I can do, for the solar panel, was it just those? Oh, I also need the raw copper for it, but that's fine, because it's here. Okay. In fact, what I might do is just throw a splitter on here for things, but... So now, with my assemblers, which... I wonder if I have more... I don't remember where that storage bin was, but... Spend a little bit of time handcrafting. That's going to be fine. Leave a little bit more of a gap. So you're making circuits. Oh, it does have to grab 2 of those. What's the production time? 1 second. Ooh, quite fast, actually. Oh, it's the equivalent of water here. Okay. All right. Circuit boards, good. And yeah, let me go. Need a little more space than that. There. Magma's angry water. I mean, yeah, spicy. Spicy water. That's what it is. All right, some silicon goes there. And that's what I'll do, actually. Fit that? Yeah, okay, good. Curl a little bit here, but it's gonna leave a little room for the production. I don't know how many inputs we need. So if I do this, making solar panels? Okay. What's the production cycle on this? 6 seconds. It might not be grabbing enough to be going at full pin here. Plus right now, like, all the math is looking a little weird because of the power situation, but... You're producing? Yes, you are. Good. Make the advanced circuits while you're at it. It takes the same resource and you need a ton of it later. Does it really? Take the same resources? Right, I could be making all that on this planet. Yeah. Upgrade the silicon sorter. Yeah, this place could probably be upgraded to go faster. It's a lot of material. Fine for right now. Oh, and the solar panels. Over here? Oh, the sorter. Yeah, you're right. It is the one that's busy. Good point. Is that the bottleneck? Yeah, because copper needs a lot, but it's close. Green circuits don't need as much. Did I upgrade the belt? Oh, for sake. So hard to click the inserter. There it is. Right, I gotta remember I gotta click the building instead. It makes it easier to do that. Okay. Silicon for advanced circuits needs bag loads. Okay. I'll probably do it in a slightly different spot. Like, maybe not even piggyback on this silicon production either. Since we kind of do need an infinite amount. I think, because I suspect we'll still end up sending silicon places. I don't know, maybe not. Just do the thing where I put one on the other side. Okay. I don't know, a couple of stacks worth when we get to start doing this. Need more silicon. Yeah, I mean, again, you know, having played things like Factorio, it is going to be the thing where, like, however much we need now, we're going to need 1,000 times more down the road. I have no doubt. And grab a bunch of this. Now, where was I building those solar panels? Right there. I wonder if I can pave over this. Oh, yeah, cool. Chill out on mining whole planets and building mega smelters until tier 2 miners. And someone said there's also like a tier 2 smelter. Must just have a different name. It's clearly not called the Mark II. I'm assuming, based on the fact that the first one's not called the Mark I. It's called the arc smelter, so there's probably called the nuclear fission smelter. That was weird. Why was that spot red before? Something about the way I dragged it, I guess. I mean, we don't have round-the-clock power here. Dark tube. You know about soil? I have noticed. I mean, can I know when you place buildings, it puts down soil. Is there a way to, like, patch over ground without... What are you colliding with? And then all of a sudden it's fine. Am I, like, clicking and dragging, starting from the wrong spot, maybe? Is there a way to, like, fill in lakes with just using soil without foundation? So it wasn't misclick, okay. Yeah, consume piles when you... Yeah, no, I got that. That part's obvious. The only question is mostly about whether or not... Well, I mean, I suppose it's not always obvious, but even when I place down buildings, sometimes it'll say, like, I gain some soil as it's flattening things, just to make ground level. But, like, here, it'd be nice if, like, it just dumps soil in this hole. But I guess that's not the way it goes. You have to use some amount of foundation first. Should make this smaller. try to just do this line, which is awkward. That's why it would be nice if it auto-placed, even just auto-place foundation, to stop me from drawing foundation where I don't need it. And just place it down automatically while I'm placing down a building. Early game, you gain much less than you consume. Can you dig yet? Oh, I didn't realize you could dig. Maybe you can. I don't know. Like, all right. Again, there might be some part of this that doesn't get covered, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do here is I will change this. Consume more. Can I get a specific number? Capacity consumption. Oh, so right now I've set this higher. That's interesting. The max I can generate is 60. I've set this to 96, which is clearly more, but we still are satisfied. Why? It's proportional to charge? Oh, it's only charging 30. Okay, so it charges more slowly as it gets near to the full. Just like real batteries. Okay. I mean, part of me is thinking, like, I'll put it somewhere around here. So then when it is charging at the max, which it may never need to do, because it's only going to be charging, you know, some ships at a time in between loads. I do like seeing the ships come and go, though. That's really awesome. That was really cool. Makes me feel like I'm playing Kerbal. Oh, I did have enough to upgrade this whole route. Wait, no I didn't. Oh, it only upgraded as much as it could. Oh, so kind of a waste to do this at all, but oh well. Just batteries randomly catch fire every now and again? Yeah. Wait till ships start warping away. I know! We can visit other solar system? That is really exciting. Alright, so power's fine. But yeah, it might be nice to do the advanced circuits on this planet. Probably need to handcraft a couple more things for some material we're missing. Where am I doing the copper? Oh, right over here. So I'm gonna need more of those. I guess I could have picked up the green circuits directly. Might want to go and throw some of those in a buffer. But I can just do this. Lazy mode. Also, we should probably try to avoid burning so much coal. Drop a couple here right now while I'm handcrafting a few things. I don't know if I need more smelters. I don't know. Okay, we'll build some anyway. It's fine. I think mostly what I need to do is set up some assemblers. There you go. I don't mind handcrafting gear. Let me cancel those extras. There you go. Make as many as I need without making more circuit. I can see the drones here. Oh, I can! I know that when you're flinging the Dyson sphere parts in space, you see them cycling through, which is really cool. This is awesome. Ice planet might have more build room, usually a bit of water. Well, that makes sense. But if I can make advanced circuits in place here, this is an ideal place to do that. So yeah. Again, it might start a different area. Copper, iron. Is there another silicon vein around here? There. Close to copper. Is it close to iron? Not really. Over here, yes. Now, a little worried about getting in the way of this titanium, too. Blissey, might be worth going home and setting up the titanium from the tower so research can happen. Setting up... that's a good point, actually. Yeah, that's an excellent point. Now the titanium is getting delivered over there. Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't set a target first. Can we find... There it is. Logistics vessels. Yeah, it'd be great if you could hitch a ride. Just grab onto them. Should have the tech for hydrogen power and a few other quality of life items. We are burning some hydrogen for power. I don't know if you mean something else. Oh, you mean the hydrogen, like, battery thingies. Hydrogen fuel rods. Yeah, which needs titanium, which we now have. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know we're faster than the vessels, but it would be nice to AFK. Is there like an autopilot feature later? You don't like move through space that often, that regularly. I mean, the whole point is to not. All right. I still wish you could put down little markers so I could look around and get a tag that says like, here be titanium or whatever. I'll tabs my autopilot. Yeah, usually hit the planet full speed, don't waste power slowing down. I didn't waste power slowing down. It was a little weird there because we went into a weird hover, but normally I just slam into the planet at full pin. It's funny when you hit the water because it actually does splash. It's interesting because normally you just fly over it. Over at the North Pole, isn't it? I think that we said, oh, there it is. Wait. Right, because we're producing steel. That's not the one. Is my production at the North Pole? I thought it was. Is it at the South Pole? Shit, I guess it must be. Oh. Huh. Yeah. I was sure I was at the North. Alright, so this thing is loaded up with titanium. Yes. Now, I could belt, but it's not super close where we're going for the science. It's right here that we're currently looking for it. So it'd be better to put a planetary tower and have drones carried over it. It's not that far, but I mean, I should try to get my system modernized a little bit more. So if we trash this, oh, I'm out of, do I have enough like physical landscape to put down? Oh, I do. I don't think that thing's demanding silicone. I'm gonna have to change it. So I don't think silicone's being shipped from the other planet. Yeah, that's a good question. Why is there no silicone in there? Titanium ingots. And yeah, I don't want to store a lot. I don't know, we'll have a buffer of like 500. So put a demand on here. Set a filter. Okay. And then we need the drones at either place. Do I have these? I can't just control click insert from here or tab. Yeah, I don't think I've got any. And you guys have better ability to spot them than I do. You just build one real quick. Oh, but I forgot the other one has the bots, so they are being delivered. Let's see. Okay, I've got one. Can I hit tab? Oh, you can hit tab to auto load the logistics drones. Okay, cool. We'll have one locally here too. I probably will throw in more as they get built. Okay. Need titanium for the alloy. That's true. We don't want to take all the titanium out of here. Although in theory, eventually I want to get up to 10,000 or whatever, but no. So, thing is, I don't really need the silicon here. Although I guess I can just have it delivered here and have the other station where I actually do need it have a request. But I'm actually wondering if I should just have a second interstellar logistics station. Yeah, or refactor the base. Tear down the entire base, rebuild the whole thing. One thing I gotta say that's nice with these systems, the stations, as well as like the research things, is they're so tall that they sort of act like beacons to remind me of where things are. I assume there's a max of 10 of these as well. Yeah, rebuild the whole thing on another planet. This one, where, yeah. Oh yeah, I can add the interstellar things over here too, because currently I only have it on the other side, right? I cancel these and instead ask for some of these to be built. I'll need more reinforced thrusters, but with the titanium plate on the graphic, it almost looks like an incorrect vertex with some bad UV mapping on there. At least that's what it looks like to me. Okay, science is going to start sciencing again. All right, I can see how you would build everything right around these things. These are super powerful and very entertaining to watch. I mean, these are basically the trains, right? Instead of in Factorio, you'd have trains. Here we have this. Oh, and we can't have more than 10. Just load up an 11th. I don't necessarily know that I want that. Here, I'll pull the 4 idle ones out of there. 50 and 100. Oh, it's 50 in the planetary. Oh, for the logistics drones. For the interplanetary spaceship, it's limited to 10, right? Because, like, visually, there's literally just a spot for 10. Or could we even load more of those in here? Yeah, these got the 10. Yeah, okay. So yeah, throw a couple in there. Although they're not moving at all, so... Which makes sense, because we're full of titanium here. Or some of it's on the way, which will fill us up. So one end or the other is going to start a trip. Yeah, that maxes out of 10. Be a limiting factor in the later game. Now, I wonder what kind of priorities... Oh. Those little things reached all the way here? Okay. I wonder if it prioritizes one versus the other. Like, if I output titanium here, which I'm not... But if I were outputting titanium here, would it do that before it drains the others? Or maybe it would do both simultaneously, and, you know, however it finishes, it finishes. I guess I'm going to increase the storage. We're going to want, you know, all of everything at some point. Last empty shipping space should be warpers. Else we might have to refactor. So are they separate ships with the warpers? Consume space warpers. Oh! You're saying warpers is a material here. So we ship warpers to here for whatever. Okay. And yes, I have the mini drones. I didn't realize they were reaching out here. Maybe they started when I was nearby and then just kept chasing. All right. Is there anything I can do to make the science here faster? What's the bottleneck? Looks like it's the green stuff over here. The organic crystal. That is currently the limiting factor on the tech here. I don't think I've got any chemical plants. Oh, I do have 2. So let's put a couple down. And yes, sprayers, which we haven't set up yet. yeah, that is slightly annoying because it doesn't let me put it at all if it collides at all. But okay, I can do this. I'll leave the space, but that's not the end of the world. Yay, mecha speed. Maybe it wasn't the most important thing to prioritize, but whatever. I like moving faster. More faster, more better. Okay, so we'll throw that in there. And yeah, if I have any garbage in my inventory that I can place down. Because this is not input limited. Well, you could probably use a little bit more of the plastic. That's probably fine. Oh, hey, Blue Box. From way before you announced that you'll be doing YouTube and Twitch full time, must be around 2014. So I think I found you in like 2007, 2008 or something. First video I have Civ 4 tutorial. Wow, that was a while ago. Since my son now started to play Civ, I told him he should watch your videos regular in the channel now. That's awesome. That's freaky, but awesome. Generational viewers. It's 1-to-1 for chemical plants over here. Okay. Well, it's still working for now, which is good. Definitely getting through a few things. So what do we think we should queue next then? Should we go for like the speed? Not so much the drone engine and drone drives for my construction. Well, ooh, drive engine is for me to go faster. That doubles my speed in space. Although I'll probably want maybe even more energy capacity before I do that. I don't know. There we go. Logistics carrier engines. Carrier capacity. Can I get another level of range? These are for the basic drones, but is it already in the queue? Oh, it is already in the queue. Let me put that later, though. These seem less important. More convenient, but less Oh, I want speed now. Oh, is this how you get to warp? Oh, and I have all the tech for that? Oh. And then Mecha Core level 4. Oh, I need purple. Okay, so drive engine here for Mecha Warp doesn't need purple tech, but it needs Mecha Core level 4, and Mecha Core level 4 does need purple. So that's going to be kind of our next thing to look at. It needs advanced circuits and looks like fiber optics to me. What is this? Frame material, Dyson sphere component. All right, well, I thought this main path was how we unlock the different colored techs. I guess not. There must be a category for matrix something other. So that's the structure matrix. That's the yellow one. Gravity matrix? No, that's green. Information matrix. That's the purple one, which requires particle control technology. That's how we make the particle broadband. So I might want to work in this direction. Wait, what? What about green science? Warper is the green. Huh? You need to research space warpers to actually use warp speed. All right. So the thing is, we need a billion different things. What a surprise. So gravity matrix here leads to some of the warp shit? Gravitational wave refraction. Oh, space warpers. Used to activate warp of mecha and logistic vessels. I need to research... Where's my research button? It looks like... Oh, because I need to do the blue first, of course. Miniature particle collider, which is a building of some kind. When two beams collide, new particles are obtained. Oh, this is how we produce certain types of materials. We enqueue that, to enqueue this, and then the queue is full. Holy crap, we've got so much to do! And canisters are so slow to make. Oh. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 1-to-1 here. Okay, that's really okay. And inventory capacity. May not have been the most important thing, but tough. Yeah, we could set up the hydrogen fuel cells for our own personal batteries. But I'm not feeling the pressure for it yet. Like, personally as an individual. I'm sure we're super going to want it for quality of life, so that we don't have to pick up charging stuff. It would take 2 seconds to install, I suppose. Let me trim that back. That back. Put some random shit in here. Get the deuterium on the gas giant. Maybe you could too. Started producing deuterium fuel cells, never ran out of power. Yeah, I mean, presumably I could probably burn the deuterium fuel cells as well, and just use that as my thermal power on this planet. Or I can just do the big ring of solar.
Hey, Quill,
It might be worth getting some of that down, especially when we got tons of solar panels waiting for us on the other planet. Which, I guess I want to go back to the other planet and probably finish the advanced circuit work. Which still seems like a relatively decent idea. Maybe I'm going to do that right now. Because things are kind of operating just fine over here. Oh, they need a different type of thermal generator. Okay. Okay, if I did want to make... Blue Box, thanks for the Prime sub. If I did want to make this, I make this in just an assembler. And it's just titanium and hydrogen, right? I mean, we've obviously got some titanium over here. Plus over there, although... I might have to make a dedicated hydrogen spot. Where's the spot? I think it was over here. This oil production... Let's change this up. Yeah. Because we're not making enough refined fuel, or refined oil, and right now we're just burning the hydrogen. And we're not producing enough of it anyway. You get free hydrogen from gas giant. Yeah, can I put an orbital thing in there? I mean, I don't know if that's something I have right now. I think I can, like, just troll it if I'm in orbit or something. So, what I'm thinking... You know what? Well, before I start that... I should put in... Oh, that's what I should do. Put in an order for... Where's the foundation? Right over here. I think they stack up to 1,000. The foundation? So if I put in an order for 2,000... Is that correct? Yeah. They do stack up to 1,000. And on top of there... It is a little annoying that I gotta give each one of these individually the logistic spots. But I guess it's fine. Special version of the interstellar logistics station that can be put on gas giants to collect materials. Okay. Very cool. How busy the airspace is getting. We're gonna need air traffic control going on. Alright, let's pave the world. I just know we're going to want some, like, space to work over here. Oh, and now out of soil. So, this is the first time I've run out of soil. It has not been an issue so far. Do I have a way to just manually get more? What's the deal? Find a hill and just flatten it. Pave over the green space. Oh, because some of it is a little bit lumpy. All right. All right. So what I want to do here, just bring some crude oil over here. And yeah, we've got lots of space for generating more crude oil as well. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back. Something like here. Yeah. Here's another example of a hill. Yeah, I guess just as things construct, they get leveled down. Oh. Can you put a storage tank on top of a splitter? Or is this the thing you can't do? You can't do, but they naturally act as kind of a splitter. Right, because things can flow directly into them. They can't flow directly into the storage. Does the Mark II let you? No, they just... Oh, no. Looks like the Mark II does have regular doors. Oh. All right, well, that's good to know. Actually... My inventory full? Really? Oh, shit. Oh, it's because I got all the goddamn liquids. Hold on. Crude oil. Get in there. Yeah. Have anything I can dump in here? Okay. Need to mod the cell's foundation for more soil. Needs hillier mods. Hillier hills. Yeah. Drop that in there too. See, look at them go. Cute. So kind of, sort of, what I want to do, I guess in my mod or my mall, is throw one of these on top of each one of these. The problem with that, and it's a little annoying, not gonna lie, I do miss in Factorio with the fact that logistics bots operate out of a beacon. Here, the fact that I have to load a logistics bot manually into each one of these is a little meh. I yoink a bunch of this out. There you go. It's a good way to just clear up some of this inventory because it'll burn through really fast. Wait, is this my limit on logistics slots over here? Does this not expand? Oh, okay, yeah, so this is really not all that big a deal. Now, they can still use this to, like, feed into each other or whatever locally, but okay. Expands from research. Gives you extra columns. Okay. Ooh. I really do have a lot of just garbage in my inventory right this second, which is annoying. Grab some logistics spots off everywhere. No? Clear that up. Odd spot for the litter to end up. Alright, take it. The infinite request from Factorio, yeah. Okay. So we're back over here. And we're not going to need all these. At least not right now. But I want to have them like placed so that I don't, you know, get in my own way later on when I want to expand this. Oh. Let's see that little finish. Go. not going to need his need yet. Yeah. I don't need it right now. I want to have it hooked up because I know I'm going to need it in the future. And then I don't want to be like, ah, shit, I didn't leave myself any room for this stuff. So that's why I'm putting it down. So that later when I do need it, I'm not going to be annoyed at myself. I'm going to have to pick up some more Tesla towers. Should have grabbed that at the mall, but... Well, can I put in a request? I think I'm probably out of range. But I'll put it there. We'll see. Oh, I don't have a freaking logistics provider for it, so... Okay. Now this is going to have to run faster later. Yeah, we're going to need more of those, but... what's the best way? And it's going to take up a lot of space, but it's quite easy to get out the other side this way. Whereas this, like, you know, compresses nicely, but then it's a little awkward for just trying to figure out what is the least annoying way for me to extract the material out of it. I think I should plan for high density. We're going to make a blueprint that is stackable. We'll have everything go out on the same belt. Actually, no, I think just to make it easier to tile and scale a little bit stronger, leave a little gap in here. Oh, interesting. I'm like, why is it providing that? I guess if you don't pick up a recipe, it sort of looks at everything you could potentially choose to produce here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why does it still say new blueprint? Oh. That's a save file, and this is the text? But I feel like normally it's one and the same. So why aren't you using this the icon? Still got to figure out some shit there. Copy the recipe first. I have it in here. I want save blueprint. What am I missing here? Set an icon by you click it. Okay, hold on. Quit this mode. Go back into the thing. Come here. Click this. Oh, that's okay. And then say it's an oil refining thing. All right. Interesting with the snap. Second machine doesn't have a recipe. Son of a bitch. Right, whatever. I'm just gonna grab from here. Just gonna use it now without saving again. Is that gonna work? I'm having a hard time. How come it's jumping so many tiles? And you can't click and drag it? Blueprint anchor position. Tab. Yeah, but... Oh, the sorters are colliding there. This one's at the top, this one's at the bottom. Oh, I've got to set a filter on this. Still kind of learning the blueprint system. Am I the way? Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so now, if we do this and use now, well, they're definitely not colliding anymore.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Yeah, I am hitting tab. It is what that keeps shuffling it over. But none of it, because I want it over exactly one grid. Unlike a position, you build on a yellow grid divider. Grid changes here. I think it's because of this, but these grids are the same. They're not breaking this way. Yeah, I know we add power poles and make the thing here, just to get people to focus, because people, I'm getting frustrated with chat because they focus on one thing. It's not the problem we're having. All right. Guys, a good X. Oh, fuck, I saved it. We got a power pole. What if when I copy, if I just copy from the minimum amount? Okay. This quit mode is really annoying too. I can't start a new copy. Escape doesn't close. Oh, now it closed it. I was hitting escape before and I was opening menus. Oh, no, it doesn't. How do we... Okay, there. I just grab the minimum. No, it still grows. Look at that. So it is the tropic. If I go and moved up... So is the problem... Do you think I should be, like, up one notch? Like, which tropic do you think is the problem? Is it this line? So do I want to move... Let's call it up one notch or to the right one notch. Which one do you think I should do? The crude oil is on a different line? Do you think it's this crude oil line here that's causing the issue? One up. Okay. Still have this blueprint in here. So if I go... Just trash this. It's going to leave shit all over the ground. That's fine. Clean it up after. If I do this... Oh, it really wants to snap to that. Coordinate system proportion between areas is different from when it was created. Okay, so it's because I started here. So it looks like it's going to be kind of annoying because I'm going to have to redo it. I was hoping to place a new copy of what I had down and then use that as the base, but I guess I'm going to have to redo it. And there might have been just a better way to position it in the first place, but... Alright, I need to put down a bin and trash and get rid of some of this garbage in my inventory here. So it can actually work. I don't need you. Or any of that. Okay. I'm going to pick up a bunch more oil over here, because... You? Okay, that's that cleaned up. So now if we come back over here, so as a test, if I go and grab this now, okay, now I have the flexibility to place it wherever I want. Okay. So I'll definitely trash this. Place it off grid, copy it new, place it again where you like. Blueprint includes spatial grid for it. Okay. So right, we're going to... I'm going to trim this after I put it down here. This one here will eject out the top. This one here will eject underneath. Like that. And trim that back here. That's got to be trimmed to there. And like that. That's a little annoying. Thought I still had one pole in. I have to go and grab a bunch to complete this. Although I don't necessarily want a pole on each one of these anyway right now. I almost kind of need to make a bigger blueprint that's got the pole organized right, but... let's not center these, because if I don't center them, then what I can do is I can rotate for the other side. So if I do this... What the... Wait, is it not taking the click because I'm clicking on the inserter? Oh, I might not be able to rotate and put it on the other side because of the tropic line. That's a good point. Well, we'll deal with that when we get there. So you're complaining about colliding with an object, but I think the object it's complaining about...
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
I guess the thing to do is name it first, but... and then hit save. Save. There it goes. Okay. I think I kind of wish that the default mode was to not complain about collision. Is there an option for that? And if I try to rotate here... Yeah, offset by tropic lines. I'd kind of hope that it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, I can't build here, but I can build here, and it's okay. So I just can't have it cross over. Well, I can put a little splitter here or some damn thing. Or from here. It's going to be a little weird, because I'm going to have, like, two separate input lines. Also, it's going to be going the wrong direction. Okay, no. Yeah, Shift-Enter. Place, then Shift-Enter will just not place block buildings. Put that down. Let me go and... Well, I might have to build more refineries, but I need some power cables and things like that. Oh, am I missing sorters and inserters? They didn't get copied or placed properly? Shit. Due to collision. So the shift enter didn't place those down? I'm still figuring out the blueprint system. It's certainly nowhere near as handy as Factorio's. I make those. Right here. Yeah, shift enter lets place everything that did not collide. Did you not see me do that like 30 different times? I clicked, it was complaining, and then I hit shift enter, and then it worked. That's why it let me place the blueprint at all. Or am I'm misunderstanding something, which is possible. Been known to happen. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, it is. So yeah, why didn't the inserters show up then? Oh, they did here. Did I not have shift enter correctly here? Did there. So some of them I might not have clicked. Yeah, I know even with shift enter it won't place the ones that are colliding. I'm not entirely sure why they are colliding all the time, but... here. Oh, that might just be something missing from my blueprint too. You're supposed to go here like that. Yeah, I bet you every other one. Yeah. I hadn't placed that one. Okay. To me, at a glance, this looks complete. And so, I'm trying to figure out the handiest way to do these without being too tricksy. And I think the thing to do... run those there. Pop over. Like that. I don't have all the graphite in there. I'm just using this as a lazy way to click. Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons because I'm panicking. You go there. Okay, let me do all the hydrogens first. I didn't check the speeds at which this operates. We're doing the first one in there, so it operates every 4 seconds. It produces 2 crude, which means 1 crude every 2 seconds. So 12 of these in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did 12. So that will fully saturate a Mark 1 transport belt with refined oil. Or I can make it twice as long if I go to Mark 2. Okay. Placing blueprints over existing belts messed it up a lot. Yeah, but it's annoying because I like to place out the belt first so I know where it's going. I think I would like it to be a little bit more generous with placing things on top of one another, although that might not be an easy problem to solve. Well, I don't have the means to store that. I'm gonna have to do... Oh! This is somewhat larger than expected. So yeah, we'll have to offset them a bit. If I put it here, I can still... Ooh, no, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, these things are inconveniently big. Can I make this corner? Well, I can make this one, so I'll just do that, I guess. That makes sense. Okay. We're at a stacker every 12 factories. I forgot about the stacker thing. Yeah, see, my brain is definitely not wired for that. Okay. And I don't think I'm automating making storage tanks, because I don't make them that often. Yeah, I think it's fine to not automate that. I need this brick, which is right around here too, if I can see it. Steel. Isn't brick right here? No? Alright, it's okay, guys. I can totally find it. And there's the steel. There it is. Good on belts? Yeah. Oh! Could have grabbed some more, but... Well, actually, I'm going to need some more. To connect this back into my system here. I wonder... no, my power's probably okay. Let's say my power might be a little low because I did remove the hydrogen burning thing. But, as it turns out, I wasn't producing enough to have most of them running anyway. Okay. Turns out I could have just grabbed some by dismantling some stuff over here. So you are waiting for, yeah, the refined. And over here, which I can now trash that, that was where I was just burning the excess hydrogen. Yes. You know what? Let's cross the lake diagonally. My God, I'm actually going to do a diagonal belt. Feels kind of wrong. We'll leave it there for now. Oh my God, heresy, right? I think that's literally my first diagonal belt. I've resisted until now. But since it's crossing the lake, I'm like, well, I'm not building anything on this right now anyway. Okay. Now, a big part of setting this whole system up... Oh, I didn't realize I'd accidentally left just enough space to make that work. Although if I do that, then I can't pull things out of the other side. And I might want to. So I'm going to go ahead and give us this, and it'll give me a few different ways to route things out or feed others into the system. So part of this, and we do have to call it, I already recorded a bunch of Baldur's Gate actually this morning, so I am voice tired. You can probably tell I'm a bit pony. I'm a little hoarse. And I don't want to step too much on a Kiss for Luck stream, but part of what I was trying to set up here, right, was hydrogen fuel rods, which is just titanium and hydrogen. And titanium we actually, like, we delivered over here. It's close enough I might just go and belt to this. But then, yeah, we can get hydrogen fuel production. Actually, let me pull that out now. Put this in, because I can just dump my hydrogen over there. There we go. Okay. Logistics the oil to where it's needed. Is your science still sciencing? It might have been installed because none of this was running. I can't remember what was the deal. 'Cause you're right, it doesn't seem to be progressing right now. Because we have no yeller happening. Because this isn't running. Because what did I do? You're not getting your refined oil as an input. Which is why. Because the hydrogen here is full. What did I do with all my storage tanks? Oh no, there they are. I don't know reason I interpreted the number as saying 0. Whoa! This whole system came to a screeching halt. I didn't realize it wasn't consuming the hydrogen fast enough. There you go. One moon circling. Oh! Star Trek Next Generation reference. Someone else reminds me of the second worst episode? Was that not a good episode? I don't remember enough about how it went. Was Troy having dreams about the one moon circling? Maybe. This stage too much hydrogen is new here. But that's something else we can do. Can we put a, I don't think it would make much sense because they don't stack so well. Can you put logistics on top of these things? No, just on top of regular storage bins. Okay. Need to jump to deuterium to kill the hydrogen soon. But when we do the deuterium thing, we're just not going to have enough hydrogen at all ever. Is that going to be the switch? But yeah, what we need is like a smarter system here almost. We almost need, again, the like in Factorio you can do systems, part of logistics systems, you can have like counters and things like that and triggers. That's how you tend to set up your oil stuff, because it fracked the crude into heavy, light, and petroleum, and you can store it in bins. And then there's sub processes for cracking the heavy into light and the light into petroleum or hydrogen or whatever it's called in there. You can wire it to the logistics system. So if there's an excess of this, activate the pump to the block of refineries to crack it down to the later types. You can get loads from gas giants. Okay. Avoid multiple products on lines. Well, I mean, the problem is here, it's inevitable that we have multiples. It's just that earlier, the problem is we never had enough hydrogen. But now we have too much hydrogen over here. Huh. That surprises me. Oh, maybe it's because we're not really consuming the red cubes anymore. And then, yeah, and then we're splitting here. I've got this. Maybe if I wasn't outputting over here, if all the refined oil was just going to, I don't know. And the sulfur. Yeah. That probably is not helping. Just feed more raw into this. Did it just break this off here? Actually, what I should do maybe is prioritize. This route. I should starve this. Is that good? Is that bad? How do I set a filter without having a priority? Because oh, right click, there we go. Right click a second time. Right click once to get rid of the filter, right click a second time to get rid of the priority part of it. Okay. Anyway, we'll wrap it up here. We'll figure out what we're doing with this. Maybe a bunch of this is going to be ripping this out and rebuilding it with a better, you know, more individual things. Now that we got the logistics systems, it's going to be a lot easier for us to make areas that are focused on one particular good and then just share it to the others via logistics. Instead of like piggybacking on stuff we already have, do more specialization. Could be a thing. In any case, this is now producing nicely because we've got the refined oil maxed out, which is lovely. And in fact, now the thing is like, oh, now is that we need the refined oil grabby part to be faster. So that's the bottleneck. Might still be. It's got an extra input available. I can just go and add more in here. Now probably one of the others will be the shortfall. Or maybe we'll be producing quickly enough. What's this, Not working? Yeah, okay. Is this stone? So we need to upgrade the stone input. Yeah, we just need to make part of it faster. We can upgrade, say, from here. Oh, I don't have any tier 2 conveyor belts. So the thing is going to be get some tier 2 conveyor belts, update some part of this to make sure the flow. Probably a few more of these could be Mark II'd or something. Okay. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up. Or you can invert the belt, make the oil one closer. That's true too. Yes. Because how much do we need of everything? Do we need more oil? We actually need more stone than everything else. The water only needs 4, so the water could have been a little further away, but... Anyway, we're good now. Science is happening in. We're going to wrap it up here. Wednesday, we're going to be continuing Dyson Sphere program. I might do a little cleanup of this, actually, in between episodes. So Wednesday, Dyson Sphere program. Saturday is going to be... should now be the grand finale of RimWorld. Our ship engine is on. We will either survive the 8 more days or whatever until the engine is on, we can take off, or we'll die because the entire world's coming to attack us. And then I think we're probably going to start our Dwarf Fortress run, whichever way that goes. Let's go and rate a Kiss for Luck channel. I'm going to see you guys in 2 days for more Dyson. See you soon. Why is it not? Go, Raid. Go. There we go. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.